I'm Father Macarius Kabiogam again, a lecturer on Mountains of the Moon University in the Department of Foundations. The last time, in our last lecture, we are looking at adulthood stage and its general characteristics and the implications. Today we are going to look at old age, then move on and start how human beings learn. Old age is approximately from 55 years plus until death. It is usually referred to as a retirement age from civic responsibilities. However, the social responsibilities continue. This is a period of looking back either in desperation or integrity, basing on what one has done, achieved. He or she will tend to have a life of shame or guilt. You either show desperation or you show that you are a person of integrity. What does this mean? It means in old age, people start looking back. How well did I use my time? What were my investments? If a person at that age finds that he has a stable home, children have gone to school, people are earning, and the rest of that, he lives a life of integrity. But if he has not used his money well and the resources very well, he lives a life of desperation, simply because the children have not achieved what they're supposed to achieve. He has not made enough investment for self. So he's living on handouts, which is very dangerous. So it is important during old age, during the adulthood stage, to use all the resources well as you prepare for your retirement. So what are the implications of old age? Since these people have reached retirement age, they need to be assisted to fulfill their social responsibilities. You as children of those old people, you need to give them support. There is need to help these people appreciate themselves and what they have done and not to despair for what they have not done. Because this is a time when they say, had I known. As we say, had I known comes after. You as children or relatives in extended families, old people need to be assisted. In their final stage of life, they need to be assisted to die a happy death. They should be able to cope with anger, bargaining, depression, so as to accept that the death is inevitable. When people grow old and they are sick, please visit them, talk to them, help them to accept themselves. They need to be loved since they have reached an age where they cannot provide for themselves. They need adequate care and affection from caretakers and children. When your parents grow old, take them to hospital. Be around them, because being around them gives them a sense of hope and they become happy. Caretakers should give protection and enough company to the elderly, because some of them, most of their friends have died. They are alone. They need new friends. And who are the new friends? The caretakers and the children. You should constantly visit them to give them a sense of feeling, yes, I'm not wasting away, I'm leaving somebody behind, and my legacy is seen in my children. They should be consulted since they have a wider experience in life. Do not, based on your knowledge alone, adults have a lot of experience. These old people have a lot of experience. They have seen it all. You go to them, ask them, they'll show you, and they'll give you knowledge or give you advice on certain things which may be difficult for you. Old people should give independence to their children to run their affairs. Some old people, if you want to marry, they'll say, no, that one I don't want. But love has no boundaries. So this is implied to you who are living with the old people. Sometimes you may have to go against what they think because you are the one taking a commitment to be married. With that said, human growth and development is done. Now, we are going to look at the nature of human beings. The nature of human beings. Research made by different psychologists indicate that human beings are complicated with peculiar interrelated characteristics. To that effect, different perspectives have come in place to explain the differences. Hence, we have theories. These include behavioral theories, cognitive theories, humanistic theories, and psychoanalytic theory by Sigmund Freud. Behavioral theories. Behaviorists like Thorndike, Piaget, and Skinner believe that human beings possess the following characteristics. Number one, they are born tabula rasa. They are born with a clean or a blank slate, a blank mind. They are like a blank sheet of paper. It is the environment which changes them into what they become later. From birth to the moment of death, environment plays a very big role. They are conditioned to learn behaviors. They are conditioned by the environment to behave the way they behave. So, environment does a lot. It is responsible for people's behavior. Human behavior, they believe, is predetermined by the environment. They also believe that human beings are reactive by nature. They tend to do things according to their prevailing circumstances. Example is this one. If somebody is riding a bicycle, you are riding a bicycle, and another person comes behind you, you tend to ride faster, which we call social facilitation. So, human beings are socially facilitated by what is taking place. We react towards what is taking place. Human behavior is pervasive. They tend to manifest a behavior that is everywhere. We are pervasive. We copy so much from others. This is why you see our African girls, they want to dress like the Europeans. They want to put on short things and the rest of that, not knowing why it is done the other side. Even they want to change their skin color. That is the sign of our pervasiveness. Human beings are mechanistic. They want to be put in motion to act. When motivated, they act. They need motivation. Human beings do not just act for the sake of acting. They need to be pushed. Human beings are not self-driven. Circumstances drive them and other people push them. We have also another theory, which is psychoanalytic theory by Sigmund Freud. He believes that human beings are largely controlled by innate forces, inborn natural instincts. Human beings are governed by emotions and feelings. They ascertain at some moments we are very rational, while at other times merely emotive or emotional. Sometimes we are objective and other times very subjective because of our nature. Psychoanalysis also believes that human beings are irrational, therefore very subjective, since they are being driven by innate forces. Humans are ever redirecting their potential towards achieving greater subjective goals. We are selfish in nature. Human behavior is a compromise between one's needs and one's desires and social expectations. You change your behavior because you want to be accepted, or to fit in society, or satisfy social needs or demands. But the underlying factor for you to behave the way you behave, it is your personal interest. So we are egoistic in nature. That is psychoanalysis. That's how they look at human beings. Cognitive theories by Piaget and Brunner, what do they believe humans are? They believe that human beings are rational. They don't just go by circumstances. So human beings are objective. That's another theory. Humans have the capacity to create their own reality. Nothing happens without prior thought and valuing. We don't just fall into things. We first value them and then we take action. Humans tend to be motivated by their competence to achieve things. One's mastery or ability in doing things matters a lot. Human behavior is an interaction between an individual and the environment. We need to note, however, that the environment does not have control on the individual, except an individual acts on the what? On the environment. We can look at global warming at the moment. We are living in an environment and we're acting on it and impacting on it negatively. So, environment influences us in a way. What we find, we tend to do more, either negative or positive, but all directed to our personal interests. That is cognitive theories, and we have humanistic theories also. This is proposed by Maslow. Humanists believe that humans are unique in their own way. That is, they have unique potentials. Each one has his personal endowments and blessedness. Each person has his giftedness, right and so on. Human beings, each one is gifted differently. If I was to use religion in the Vatican Council books of Second Vatican Council, they say God dispenses his gifts variously. Each person has his gift, and each person uses gifts differently. They also believe that human beings have the capacity to make independent choices. Thus, they prioritize to their needs. They have the capacity to self-actualize. That is, man develops his personal potential to full use maximally. It is only a question of time. So don't tell people that I have failed. You can't fail. You cannot fail before trying. You have the capacity to develop to greater heights. You have a lot of potential within yourself. You have a lot of stuff in yourself which you can use if well utilized to make you develop and become a better person. This one, the humanists help us to realize our potential and to use our potential to be better people and to be in better environments. They also believe that human beings are naturally constructive. Human beings work for a better society, but not a general society. They work to better their lives, but later this spreads to the others. Since they are pervasive and mechanistic, they tend to copy from others and they need to be pushed. When they see other people moving, they copy. So if you try to make yourself a better person, other people will copy from you, and others will copy from the others who have copied from you, and so society becomes better. They also say that humans are creative and imaginative. They create new things to make life better. If you look at science and technology, the way technology was 60 years ago, it's not the way it is now. 10 years ago, it's not the way it is now. Things are changing positively and things are becoming better. So with this said, we need to know how different people look at the human beings. There's different psychologies, how they explain a human being is the behaviorist, the cognitivist, psychoanalysts, and humanists. These are the different theories I wanted to address myself to. I thank you so much for listening to me, and I bet you have gained something. Thank you so much.